And welcome back to the Morning Blend with our continuing series, today's Senior with Synergy HomeCare. Well, there is a second pandemic that has come as a result of COVID-19, and that's the loneliness of our senior population.
Yeah, we're hearing so much about this now because since March, many seniors, of course, have felt afraid to venture out. They want to be safe at home, but then it means that they're separated from friends and loved ones. Ruth Busalacchi is here from Synergy to chat about this problem and how they're helping with music and the COVID Loneliness Squad. Hey, Ruth.
Hello.
Hi, Ruth.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. This is such a real problem. I heard the Today Show just last week. In fact, I jotted a note down saying that loneliness actually takes years. I think they said 8 years in some cases off a person's life.
It's really amazing and shocking that it really does have an impact on our mental health and our physical health. And 25% of seniors over the age of 65 describe themselves as being lonely right now. It's a scary thought.
Absolutely. And I think, so many of us know a senior who's on their own or by themselves. What is your loneliness squad? Because this is something I think is really incredible to hopefully help combat this.
It's been a wonderful opportunity for us. We have these wonderful Synergy home caregivers who can go into someone's home with safe infection control practices, of course, and help them with some errands, help them with some laundry. But more importantly, now than ever, we're getting calls about someone coming in and just being there face to face, just someone to see and talk with and have a conversation with. That human connection we're learning is more important than ever.
See, I think that's so huge. This loneliness squad, I think, is such a great idea because it's one thing to have certain needs met, like some housekeeping or personal care, or have someone run errands or pick up medicine. But when you think about the fact that you shared with us that there are higher rates of heart disease and stroke and a 50% increased risk of dementia, you see suddenly that your loneliness squad is, in essence, life-saving.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. And you talked earlier about simple acts of kindness. That's absolutely what the Loneliness Squad is doing. They're conducting just a simple act of kindness, just some time together with that senior and letting them share their day and share some memories to stimulate a conversation and make sure that they're not just stuck up at home listening to the clock tick.
Yeah, that time can go by very slowly like that. You're right. One of the things you do is you include music with every visit. What is that about?
So we're very fortunate with Synergy. We have a music therapist on staff, Teresa Wendelberger, and she has helped our caregivers use music to spark conversation. And so she'll visit with them and then share this with our caregivers. Introducing music that the senior themselves used to listen to is really critical. So you turn that music on, watch and see how they respond, sing along, and that sparks then conversation, it sparks good memories, and then you can continue on after the music is played to just continue on a conversation about what did you and your husband do when you used to listen to this song, and what kind of memories did that inspire, and boy, does it lift a mood. And the other thing that we're seeing is we're recommending families do the same thing. Instead of simply calling and maybe even having a virtual call, having a music day. Say to mom or dad, pick some music that you and dad used to listen to and let's sing along together. So anyone can do this, but certainly our Loneliness Squad is having a wonderful time.
It's just so cute looking at these videos, Ruth. I'm really touched about what music can do to boost mood. And I know paying attention to mood as people are singing or listening to music is part of what your staff is trained to do and trained to kind of be tuned into.
Absolutely.
Tell us more about the positive impact you're seeing and the response you're getting because of the music.
Well, what we're seeing is that our clients, our seniors, are wanting more visits. They're saying, can you come by a couple more days a week? We've even seen instances where our Loneliness Squad, our caregivers will set up equipment so that they can also visit with their family, or even music therapists outside of their homes. And we know for a fact that it's helping them increase their mood, definitely stimulating and even sparking some motivation to get moving. You know, we all like to listen to music when we exercise or clean our house, and we're seeing the same thing with our seniors.
I love that. So many people say, the music with the memory, like you mentioned, all the kinds of things that it does, just, making you want to move. I think that's important, like you said. How does it work with someone if they have got a loved one in their life, they think, I might need this for them, or I don't know if I need it, but I'd like to learn about what it means to have a caregiver or someone kind of pop in and help my loved one. How do people go about working with you, and are there different levels for families?
Thanks for asking. So it's actually pretty easy. They simply need to give us a call or look us up at synergyhomecare.com, and we'll talk to them over the phone. They can share what their concerns are, and then we'll have a visit with their loved one and the family to talk about how much support do you think you need right now? Is it just a small amount? We're getting more calls than ever for companionship, for services just like we're talking about today. Even in assisted living facilities, some of the facilities are still not allowing family in, but they're allowing professional services. So we've been invited more often than not to come in once or twice a week to spend some time with their loved one because they can't right now. Family cannot. So it's simply a phone call or, like I said, looking us up online, and then we'll come out and figure out what it is they need.
Such an important service, Ruth. Thank you so much, because people who are lonely suffer a higher mortality rate, which is really important for us to know. Thank you so much for your time.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thanks, Ruth.
Synergy is offering a free water bottle with every in-home appointment. So you can call Synergy Home Care at 414-763-8368 for more information or to arrange that free in-person visit to talk about how they can help. You can also visit them online at synergyhomecare.com.